Hello everyone and welcome to my little corner of the internet. My name is Michael and I'm bitten by a radioactive book. As Tuesdays seem to shape up to be my tag day, let's call it Tic Tac Tuesday. What do you think? Today we're doing an tag that was created by Sabrina from Stay Cucino in honor to celebrate her 100th video. Congratulations for that. And it's a bit of a different tag that's quite interesting. It's the required 101 tag, and the basic idea, it doesn't have questions like many other tags, just one open question, and the question is to talk about books that you were required to read in school and that you liked. And of course, one of the very interesting things about this is to see how different people from different countries, or what different people from different countries had to read in school as well. So we see where comes our basic education maybe from. What works did we read in school? And I found that a rather fascinating idea, and that's why I thought, yeah, I'm going to give this tag a try. Oh, and of course I was tagged by her, so that helped a bit. So let's delve into it. First off, we have a German classic, which is Mutter Courage und ihre Kinder, Mother Courage and Her Children, by Bertolt Brecht. It's set in the 17th century. It's in the religious wars. I think, if I recall correctly, it's the 100 Years' War. And Mother Courage is a trader, like a camp follower, where she is always behind the armies and sells their goods to them. And it's a statement by Brecht against war, and it was very interesting for me because normally and at this stage in my reader development, I was into more action-packed reading, but the history with the war at the center helped to grab my more juvenile attention there, because it was kind of cool. It was a period I didn't know much about, and I don't recall much of the details from the book anymore. Only one or two scenes, like where she's in the tent with some high-ranking soldier or something, and I guess they always had like back and forth discussions about the sense of war, but it's all very fuzzy. It's more than 20 years ago, so please forgive me for that. But what I know is that I really liked it, and the title got stuck in my head. The second one is a book we read for English. It's called Cal by James McLafferty. And it's about a young man in the Northern Ireland conflict. He's a Catholic, and I think this book also, again, it's 20 years ago, so details are fuzzy. The book is about how he gets involved, on the one hand with a girl, so it's a bit of a romance love story, but on the other hand as well with the Irish resistance against the British occupation. And again, this was something I only knew from history back at the time, that the Northern Ireland conflict existed, but I had never read something in depth about it, and so it was quite interesting, because it was like a history that was more close to my own age. And last but not least, my favorite, I guess, was Der Sandmann, The Sandman by E.T.A. Hoffmann. And that is a book set in the Romantic period, and it has, in hindsight, a lot of elements that we now maybe would associate with steampunk. It's written from a young man's perspective, and it's like a letter correspondence, if I'm not mistaken, that he has with, I think, his girlfriend or fiance and her brother who is a good friend of him. And he talks a bit in the beginning about his childhood, where his father, I think, or mother told him spooky stories about the Sandman, and that he might snatch him from bed if he wasn't behaving right or something. And then somebody starts visiting his father, and he always only gets glimpses of him, and he's very afraid of him. And he and his father are always in a kind of laboratory and doing something, and then one day the laboratory explodes, and I think the father dies, and then the visits of the man stop. But at the time then where he writes the correspondence to his fiancée and her brother, this man suddenly steps into his life again, and I think there was some kind of automaton in the story, so it had this steampunky feel of the created Frankenstein being, and I think it was also about a bit of about existence, and it had a very creepy feel. So I think it's rather short. I think by researching the book, I saw it's like only it's under 100 pages. So if you're into reading maybe a bit of a spooky classic for October, for Halloween, I would recommend that. It's an interesting read, and it should be a quick read. So that's it already from me today. If you want to do this tag, feel tagged, but I'm going also to tag a few specific people, because I think Sabrina's basic idea was, as I said before, to see what people from different countries were required to read during their education, and therefore I'm specifically tagging some people that I know are from other European countries and that were not already tagged by Sabrina. So I'm going to tag Estelle from Odamentar. I'm going to tag Nicole from Wolf Whistle. I'm going to tag Elena from Books and Bears. I'm going to tag Laura from Blue Blueberry Booze, and I'm going to tag Lisa from Lisa's Book Adventures. That's it from me today. I hope you liked this little journey, a bit outside my normal reading habits. If you did, hit the like button. If you want to see more of me, subscribe to my channel. If you want to know what's coming up on this channel, please check out the comment box. There's a segment called On the Horizon. I wish you a good day and hope you get bitten by a really good book too. Bye.